Hello, all my brothers and my sisters. It's your brother Zen, and I'm bringing you your weekly energy update for August 14th through the 21st. These are timeless as well, so if you're coming across this outside of that time frame, I would still trust your gut and watch the video because I'm sure there are messages for you. If you are watching this between that time frame, really the energies that we want to be aware of is at the end of the week on the 21st is when we enter into the shadow of the Mercury retrograde. So that's a kind of a gate that we want to stop creating new things and starting new items. And next week I will talk about what we can do during the Mercury retrograde and use that energy in positive ways for our lives. But for this week, what we want to look at is what do we want to start this week before that gate happens, where it's more the tides are coming in and it'll be difficult for you to launch things out. So this is the last where the tide is moving out, and it'll be easy and long-lasting things that we create. So that's what we're going to be asking of Spirit and the Creator for each of the individual zodiac signs, and I'm going to jump into your sign right now. Before we jump into your reading, I did want to make a special announcement that I am starting a YouTube subscriber marathon where I am trying to get 1,000 or more YouTube subscribers. And so I am going to be giving away special items, special services, and a variety of other things throughout the next few weeks. And so keep a lookout for those. I'll be announcing them on YouTube and also on my social media platforms, which are all listed in the description box below. Once I reach 1,000 plus subscribers, I will be giving away 10 free 1-hour personal readings to 10 lucky individuals. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, I would really appreciate you considering do so, because once I reach that 1,000, I will have a special video letting you know how you can enter that contest for those 10 videos. So enough of that. I appreciate you, and we're jumping into your reading right now. All right, Aquarians, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Seeker Oracle, and any of the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box below. Let's take a look here and see what advice Creator and Spirit have for you on what you could possibly start this week. Well, that gate is wide open. All right, so for our Aquarians, all our Aquarians, what advice do you have for them? Actually, they want this one right here on top here. There we go. And do you have your path alone? Beautiful, busy bee there, and we'll put them right here. And let's see what energy comes in here or message comes in here with that. I think that's a bee. It might be a wasp. We'll soon see, I'm sure. Yeah, the bee. So it says the blue banded bee is a solitary soul and also a creature with a specialized ability to buzz pollinate a variety of plants that require its skill in order to reproduce. It is small, often unseen, and vibrates on a level like no other. Without its natural gifts, we humans would be without a number of much-loved fruits. Not only does the blue-banded bee serve an important purpose, it works hard to continue its line. Using its mandibles, the blue-banded bee digs a burrow into clay or sandstone where it lays an egg. All that it lives and works for is stored within. Although they often congregate together, the blue-banded bee is not a part of a hive. It works alone, doing what needs to be done. Wow, I never knew this. This is amazing. While being a part of a family or community can provide support and security, some paths must be walked alone. There is a knowledge to be gathered, specialized learning to be done, and information to be stored away for later use. So step back, work in solitude and silence. Devote yourself and your time to something special. Practice and refine your skills. Your path and your process are not meant to be shared at this time. Wow. So definitely this gate that's wide open is for you to really pursue this path of something that is specific to you, that you do alone, something that you are uniquely and specifically gifted with. So if you're not aware of that, we'll see if it comes through in here. And we're going to pull from this Magic You Oracle and see what comes through on there. So let's give these a quick shuffle. All right, so what else for our Aquarians for this week, please? What else would you like them to know about this path? All right, so this is the one right here. And you've got Nas, feel loved and proud. Beautiful picture there. And that's card 19, which when you add 9 and 1 together, you do get 10, which is endings and new beginnings. So you are ready for this new start. And this says, this card represents the pride you feel from being loved. No matter what, you are cherished and essential. You will always be loved by the universe, by the God and Goddess of your understanding, and by creation. You are loved. The maiden holds the bird, its head raised in confident pride in a crystal nest, her loving hands neither grasping nor yielding, a perfect balance of nourishing freedom. Rich hues of blue, again the blue band, in her gown suffuse and anchor the energy of love and a deep sense of unconditional support. Whatever happens in the day-to-day ebb and flow of physical existence, by virtue of your birth, you are loved, you are supported, you are wanted. You are part of the universal expression of life, its greatest accomplishment, its greatest pride, its greatest joy. Feel proud of the fact that you are you, a living miracle. Sing your song. Wow. So definitely 2 winged creatures showing up here, and wow, I'm just kind of blown away by that message. You are loved and you are essential. Like that bee, you are essential for certain things to come to pass in this life. You're not an extra in the movie. You know how in the human world they'll have movies with people just in the background. You are here on purpose, for a purpose. The story, the movie would not be the same without you in it, because you are bringing special things into this world that other people can't and don't. So I really love this for you, and hopefully we'll get some more clarity if you don't already know what that special gift is. But as you connect more to this love and connect to not so much what the world says you're supposed to be. Like a bee, you're supposed to be in a hive, and this is what you're supposed to do. It's like this bee is saying, whatever, I'm going to be who I am. And when you realize and connect more to your heart instead of the dreams and opinions of the outside world, that is where you find that unique, special thing or way that you want to express unconditional love out into the world in your own unique way. Very Aquarian energy, right? Not doing things the normal way. Aquarians very much have the surprise factor. They're like, what? You think I'm going to be a regular bee? Surprise! I'm unique and I'm different. So I love that. We're also going to pull from the Tarot, the Magical Forest. And let's see what else the Creator has to add. All right, so for our Aquarians, what else would you like them to know about this as I destroy everything here? All right, so for our Aquarians, what more information, what more advice, what guidance? Okay, I do want this one and that one. And this one right there. So we'll spread these out and we'll start with this one in the middle, and you have the 8 of Swords. So swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And the Eight of Swords is about taking your thoughts and beliefs to a new level, because it is your thoughts and your beliefs about yourself that are keeping you blinded and bound and feeling trapped with all these thoughts around you. So as I was talking about here, about finding what it is truly within your own heart, what it is you want to do with the world, instead of all these popular opinions and all these expectations of the outside world, which sound like supposed to, should, need to, have to, must. Those are those restricting things that are not Aquarian. Aquarian is like, oh, those old ways don't work anymore. I am creating a new, unique way of doing things. And so that's what is unfolding there for you there. And yeah, and you have the Seven of Wands. So Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, inspiration, your energy, and your spiritual energy too. But you see how this person has felt like they had to defend themselves because other people are trying to get you to come back down and be miserable with the rest of them, because misery loves company. They're like, how dare you go up and be different and go to a higher level? You know, this Eight of Swords is going to a higher level in your thoughts and beliefs. And you might have a fear or might have experienced that conflict where people are trying to put you on the, well, they don't try to put you on the defensive. You just naturally go into defense mode when you go into fear. But when you realize that you are loved and you are called for this, you don't need to defend. You have the high ground, and that's the best place to be in any skirmish, in any disagreement, in any challenge, because the higher ground is the most easily defendable. And really, I love this being in the sun here, because you're under the spotlight here. And sometimes when you do go under the spotlight and you are called out as special and essential, you might get a little bit of people that are fearing that that means that they're less than, just because they haven't found their special place and they feel like they're an extra in the movie. So this is, you know, this message that you don't have to defend anymore if you have been. Just be you. Just let go around your busy bee work here as that blue-banded bee doing your own special thing. Let everyone else feel like they have to be a part of a hive and do the regular stuff, but you are called to this unique path, this unique skill here. Yeah. Because here you have the Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is about changing your direction, changing your destination. You know, this is with all this new information and this new awareness that you're coming in to here, you are ready to make an alteration to your original path. You know, you've done a lot of work and made a lot of progress into a certain point in your life, but now instead of continuing going this way, you're going to go off in this other direction. And you're totally supported in that. Like it said, the universe, you're the creator, the goddess, the gods, you know, whatever your higher power is that you believe in, you have a whole posse of support on the other side. All those beings of unconditional love and light that have got your back, and they are right along with you on your journey. So even though the bee is alone in the physical world a lot, you're not alone spiritually with all that support that you have. Love it, love it. And then you have the King of Wands. Yes. So you have all this Wands energy here, which is amazing, because that is this fantastic, super focused energy coming in. The king is the ruler of the wands, and he has the Ace of Wands in his hands, which allows him to super focus his energy and put it in a direction. And I love it with this new direction. You aren't feeling torn in between, like, oh, well, I can go here or go here. It's like this week you're making a decision of this is what I'm going to do, and you're putting all your effort toward it, and then it just takes off. And you know, the world is like in your grasp here. That world that you want to see, the destination you want to head off to, is where you're investing all this energy in. So beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. And Six of Wands. There really are, I mean, you saw swords here. There really are pentacles and also cup suits, but you got all this Wands energy. And what a perfect card for your last tarot card because the Six of Wands is about recognition. It is about achieving victory and being recognized for your path. So definitely all of this supports you going off on this independent new direction. And again, like I said, being in the spotlight, that's definitely the card that represents that as well. And there is this kind of awareness too that trying to gain that recognition from the outside world, if you ever do get it, it's not as fulfilling as we think it was going to be. But this recognition that we get from the invisible realm, from the king and queen of all things, the mother and father of all things, the creator, recognizes you, and that whole posse of support, like guardian angels and angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones who have already returned to the other side, your ancestors, and just this whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light. They're the ones that are applauding and so proud. Like this talked about the pride. They're so proud of you for what you've done and what you're doing and what you're going to be doing. So definitely a lot of support here for you. We're also going to pull a card here from the affirmators or affirmators. And I love this deck is usually pretty funny. Very Aquarian energy. I'm an Aquarian sun, so my brother and sister are Aquarians, or however you identify. And I'm excited about this for all of us. So what else do you have for our Aquarians, please? Okay, they do this one right here. And you've got nature. And this is a bonus card, so I'll let you see that here, if you can read that, and I'll read it. And it says, it's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of the man-made box. I love it. Take a walk in the woods. Smell those flowers. Hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff. But you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. But that's perfect here about getting out of this box that we have placed ourselves in, that bees must be in a hive. It's like, no, you are headed off in your own direction here. And then your final card is going to come here from the Everyday Miracles deck, which is based on the Course in Miracles. And we'll just see what their final message is for all you Aquarians. All right. So what's your final message, please? Okay, actually, they do want this one right here. Wow. I am entitled to miracles. Very strong message. You are loved, and you are worthy of miracles. It says you are entitled to miracles because of what you are. You will receive miracles because of what God is, and you will offer miracles because you are one with God. Wow. So definitely this path you have of bringing something amazing into the world, I'm excited for what you're bringing. This is the age of Aquarius, and the world is in need of new things, new ways of doing things, because the old ways are just not working right. So what you have to bring is very special and very needed at this time. And I'm excited that this is the week that you can get the spark as you get to the root of what it is and how you uniquely want to share that unconditional love with the world. Love you all, my brothers and sister Aquarians. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like a video, you share a video, subscribe to the channel especially, and even comment on the video, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it does want to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, Money Aquarians, as you go through this week and every second and every day of your life, please know that you truly are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.